Yeah, I believe you've got to aim for something.
Yeah.
You know, if it's building a car, if it's a holiday, a cruise on a ship, you've got to have something you've got to look forward to something and work towards something. Otherwise, you're just existing, and there's so many people out there doing just that.
Wow. It's funny. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was having coffee with my wife this morning, and that's exactly the conversation we were having is got to have a plan, make each day meaningful, strive for something, and have a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, doing the black car each week, I mean, you've seen my videos on YouTube. I've set out a plan to achieve something on it.
Yeah.
And I believe we call it the Kaizen theory.
Mm-hmm.
Every little step is one step towards your end goal.
Yeah.
And even if it's just thinking about and planning what you're going to do and moving forward on that, it's one little step towards achieving your ultimate goal.
Wow. I got to say that you'll get there. It's awesome for you to take the time and share it with us like that. And I got to say, those are two awesome looking chevrons. I knew nothing about chevrons. I still got a whole bunch to learn, but those are just beautiful looking cars.
Okay, so if you want, I can just give you a quick background on the make of car called Chevron.
All right.
So what it was in the early 80s, there was a company in Auckland here in Onehunga called Chevron Engineering. And the owner of that company, a guy by the name of Evan Frey, looked around at the racing scene and he wanted to build a cheap, lightweight little car that more people could enter into the racing scene with, that they could build themselves. So he looked around and he saw that the Lotus 7 was really a really good example. Not that complicated, easy to build. It could put many different power units in, but I mean, originally they were competitive with a very low powered unit. And so he created the kit and started selling them, and you know, they did all the fiberglass work, got the molds done, and they actually took off. He from memory, I think they got up to about 300 or so cars that they built. Obviously, time marches on, and Evan retired, and not so much of an emphasis on building the cars, and they've basically stopped. But they were built to race on a budget. And so back in the day, you could build with the donor car roughly for about $15,000, and that was it.
Wow.
And obviously, there is a competitor here in New Zealand. It's a very well-made car called Fraser.
Oh, I know about Fraser, yeah.
Yep, yeah, they've got all the inboard suspension, and these cars, they are a work of art. So you've got one end of the spectrum, and then you've got Chevron, which is at the other end of the spectrum. There's no animosity between the two, because what you're doing is you're getting into this type of car and you're enjoying yourself. You're out there enjoying it.
We're all drinking water from the same well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Bryan, I'm going to say thank you so much. I'm going to put us back into a panel where we can both see each other. So I am going to say thank you so very much. You'll have to flip your phone around.
Here we go.
There we go. Bryan, I'm going to give you my hat tip. Thank you so much for doing this with us today. This is just the beginning of many, I hope. And I'd like to keep in touch with you and follow and see what's going on. If we can, from time to time, I think that'd be just awesome.
I'm more than happy to do that. So my belief is basically more people need to get into these cars.
Yeah.
If they've not tried them, they need to try them. They need to get out there. The freedom you get from these cars is absolutely phenomenal. I wish I could be more of an ambassador for them. I wish more people would get into them.
Well,
because then it's more people to play with.
Let's build your channel, and you'll be a great ambassador.
Oh, thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
All right, Bryan, I'm going to say thank you so much again. Cheers,
Yep.
and we'll be in touch. And you work on that plan B.
Okay,
Bye for
I
now.
will. Thank
Bye
you
for
very
now.
much. Bye
You
bye.
bet. Bye.